Hello, my name is TT, and today I'll be talking to you about sports management. This is week five, and the first thing we're going to talk about is risk. What is risk management? So, event organizers usually use risk management as a way of assessing any possible risks that may impact the events that they're operating. Things such as weather, security, or technical issues, which is called a recognition. So they're trying to recognize if there's any potential threats towards the event. And then part of risk management is analysis, where they assess the severity of the incident and see what needs attention. So assessing it, meaning where they find out what the actual issue is and seeing what they can do about it. And then we've got action, where they find a solution and then find a way to move on forward with the current event. And if there is a problem, they find a way to get around it. So what are the different types of threats? So different types of threats could come from nature, technology failure, human errors, or illnesses. So with nature, meaning there's weather issues, where if it's raining and there's thunder, they have to change the event date or cancel the event or find a way to move the event to maybe a sheltered area. Technology, if there's the use of screens and stuff like that, if that doesn't work out, then they can use maybe a board instead of a TV because of the technical issues. And human errors, as we all know, where somebody will make a mistake, which is natural and is human. And then illnesses, where we've got stuff like colds, COVID-19 that we had once, where people couldn't be in a certain distance of each other. And then next thing we're gonna talk about is what is negligence. So failure to exercise care properly and result in damages or injuries. So how is this determined? So we've got four ways to determine negligence, which is duty, breach, causation, and damages. So what is duty? The duty will be the defendant or duty of care. We've got breach, where the duty is breached. We've got causation, where the breach has caused any harm. And then we've got damages, where it's actual loss or injury. Moving on to the chapter 10. So we've got typical functions areas in sports and event organization. So we've got operations, where managing logistics like faculty, setups, maintenance, and event execution. We've got marketing, where we're focused on promotion, advertising, and public relations. We've got the finances, where we're handling the budgeting, accounting, and financial reporting. We've got legal, where we're ensuring that everybody's compliant with the laws. And we've got human resources, where we handle all the managing and hiring of staff and training of staff. And then we're going to talk now about what outsourcing is. So outsourcing is contracting external providers and providing them with a service during a function. So where, in my own words, I'd say that outsourcing is basically getting people from outside the company or event to come in and fill in some certain spots that maybe we're missing a person or we don't have enough staff to cover up. So we get people from outside to come in and give us some help. So we've got four circumstances that favor in outsourcing. So we've got a lack of internal expertise. So like I said before, where we don't have the people inside with maybe the right qualifications to handle the job. So we get people that experience from outside so that we outsourcing. We've got cost effectiveness. Sometimes getting somebody on short notice is cheaper than somebody that you already have, and it may save you some money in terms of you reduce the risk of failing and having to redo it again and pay more money. So we've got temporary needs. So in the moment, it's not a permanent situation, it's not a permanent solution, it's just a temporary solution. We've got is the ability to focus on internal resources, so we can focus on the main staff and trainees that we have, and then leaving the external outsourcers to come in and just handle what they need to handle, but we have our main focus being our own company and the event. And then we're going to talk about the three motivational theories, which are the Maslow theory, the Herzberg theory, and the Taylor theory. All right.